Hey guys, it's Gala. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will go over how I cut my phone bill to almost nothing and I still have my same US number, still can get calls and texts and everything, still have Wi-Fi, and I'm not paying as much as I used to with T-Mobile. So come check it out. Okay, so this is my second time recording this video. I'm sure I'm gonna leave some stuff out or forget something. I'm like, did I say that already? Because I did this whole video about a week or two ago. I come to my phone now. I'm ready to export it, to work on it, get it ready for you guys, edit. And I'm like, where are the clips? Where are the videos? I recorded everything and there's nothing. So I don't know at what point I deleted the videos, and I deleted a couple more videos and pictures. I don't even know what is gone yet until I'm trying to find that video. And then I'm like, oh crap, I deleted a whole day. So when you're traveling full time, you want your US number because you want to be able to get, to keep in touch with family for one, friends. You want to be able to get your text and all that from your bank or PayPal or, whatever apps and stuff you use. And I've had my number since Vegas. I didn't change it because even though I lived in Florida for a while, but my Vegas number, Vegas 702, woot woot. So I didn't change my number and I wanted to keep my number. But I was paying $70 a month with T-Mobile. So first I was paying $50. I was on an old grandfathered-in plan where I got data and unlimited texts and calls and everything for $50, right? Went to Mexico. It wasn't working there. I'm like, isn't it supposed to work in Mexico where you can get the same 4G or LTE or whatever it is? I'm supposed to still be getting that in Mexico, right? So I was there for maybe a month or so before I figured, okay, I needed to switch to a newer plan that, included Mexico and Canada. The lowest cost plan was $70. So I switched to that $70 plan. And then in Mexico, I had the same thing, unlimited calls, text back to the US. In Mexico, I had data and everything, but it was $70 a month, which, whatever, it's fine. I was paying that. So when I started now, we were in Madrid for the first time, and I couldn't get any internet whatsoever, no data on my phone, not even a little 3G, not even 2G. That thing would not load. I wouldn't get anything. So I'm like, normally, even when I go to Jamaica, I'm able to still get a little bit of something, but I wasn't getting anything at all. So I'm like, why am I paying $70 a month? And I can't call because it's going to be roaming. I'm going to be charged 25 cents a minute for calls. And I can't get data. So why do I have a plan with T-Mobile? And I did not have a contract or anything because I've been with them forever. So I've been out of my contract. So there was no consequences or anything for me to cancel my service, but I needed my phone number, right? So I had a Google Voice number and an account for years that I've never used. I just had it because Google Voice, it came in, I signed up for whatever reason, never ever checked it. It was there, whatever. So when we were in Portugal, that's when I decided, okay, I need to be able to get data when I go out because, mapping where we want to go before while we're on Wi-Fi or trying to go to a cafe or a restaurant that we see free Wi-Fi, it was getting old real quick and I needed to be able to, whenever I need it, it's right there. So what I did, I went to my Google Voice account that I had and I checked my number because once you go there to Google Voice, you can port your current number to Google Voice. So now your number that you have is ported to Google Voice and you will have that number forever. So you can check to see if your number is portable. I'm not sure what makes it, unportable or whatever or anything, but my number was fine. Like I said, I'm not in a contract or anything, so I wouldn't be charged any fees. And it would cost $20 to port your number for the most part. I don't think it's a different price. I think it's a set price. So it was $20 to port my number, and they said it would take 24 to 48 hours. And I think within a day it was done. It's super easy. Just go there, port your number, put your PIN and whatever else information they ask for. You get your number. That's it. Once you get your number ported, once everything is done on Google's side, it automatically cancels whatever phone plan you had. So you don't have to call in to cancel or do anything like that. But of course, if you have a contract, then you're going to have to pay whatever balance, however the contract goes. For me, I didn't have a contract, so it was just zero. And I had just paid my phone bill. So I think after a while, it was like $3. It came out for some fee. I don't even know what that was. And I didn't even follow up because it was $3. But I'm like, I just paid my phone bill, so I don't know why I was charged a fee. Anyway, it took, like I said, about 24 hours. The number was ported. So now it was in my Google Voice, and now I have my number forever. I don't have to worry about not having my number. And no, I do not have a $70 a month phone bill. But okay, how do I get calls? How do I get data? This is where that comes in. Okay, so the good thing with Google Voice is all you need is Wi-Fi. You need Wi-Fi, you need data, you need some sort of internet to be able to use it. Once you go into settings, I just went in, changed my setting to work over, I think I chose wireless before. Yes, so I chose for it to go over wireless. So whenever I'm on any wireless network, I'm able to make calls through Google Voice. So you download the Google Voice app, and through there, so you're not going to use your built-in phone text messaging or calling feature. You're going to use the Google Voice app that's on your phone. And I just put it where my phone thing was, so every time I go to make a call, I'm not making a mistake and calling on my regular phone. I'm using the Google Voice app. So through there, over Wi-Fi or data, I can make calls, I can text, and I still have that same feature. I haven't had any issues with it. I've still gotten my security pin and everything from Chase. The only thing it changed was Zelle, because someone was trying to send me money, and what happened to your Zelle? I can't send you money anymore. And I'm like, I don't know. And then that's when I realized, the only thing I did different was switch from T-Mobile to Google Voice, which is a voice over IP. So apparently you cannot use that with Zelle. So if you depend on Zelle for money, that's going to be an issue. But I do use Cash App. I've gotten my verification with Cash App, verification with Chase, just the same. I'm trying to remember. I think there was one other place that I didn't get the verification for. And I think it was one of my it wasn't Robinhood or Webull, probably Crypto. Yeah, I think it was crypto.com that I wasn't able to get my PIN for, but I was able to do it for to my email. So that works. So for the most part, if you can't get the verification by text, you should be able to get it by phone, by email. So you should be fine. Okay, so I was able to, like I said, call, text, and do everything just the same over Wi-Fi. But that's when I'm at home, or at the hotel or the Airbnb, because I'm not going to try to do certain things on public Wi-Fi. I do have a VPN, so that helps with security. So what else can I do? Because I need to have data, everywhere. If my parents call because of something, or text or WhatsApp me, I need to be able to, get it in real time instead of wait until I get to a Wi-Fi section. So what I did, I got a local SIM. So in Lisbon, we went to Vodafone, and it was 20 euros, and I got 15 gigabytes of data, and you get call and text. But I'm not using the call and text. I just need, because pretty much everywhere you go, if you're dealing with certain things, that everybody uses WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is free. You just need the internet. So I don't need call, voice or text with my SIM, but it comes with it. So it's $20 or 20 euros, and you get 15 gigs of data. And that pretty much lasted me the entire time. We were hopping around Europe for a little bit. Well, it's for the month, and it did last for the month. So that's what you need to do. Just buy the chip or SIM from the country that you're in. Once you get your Google Voice number transferred, you get set up with accepting calls over data or Wi-Fi. You get the SIM for the country that you're in, and you set it up. That's pretty much it. You're set. In Turkey, some places would be more expensive. Switzerland, I mean, I've talked about Switzerland before. It's expensive. It was 20 francs for a 7-day plan. 7 days for 20 francs. We weren't going to be there more. It was there 8 days, I think. We're leaving on the 8th day. So that was, worked out well. But yeah, so it can get expensive some places. And if you're not moving around like we are, then it's easier. Like now we're in Turkey. I went to Turkcell, which I read is one of the better, companies here. So for that, what did I do? It was, you have to give your passport and stuff because you get 3 months in Turkey. So the chip or the SIM literally lasts for 3 months. After that, it's dead. They know what they're doing. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. So they're, you can't even use it after that because they're encouraging you to overstay or anything. So it was $23 for the first time. And that's to give you the SIM and get you set up in the system with your number and everything. And I chose the 20 gigabyte package. I did get it for Kalel also. So we both had that. So that's $40. But that's for 2 phone plans, 2 20 gigabyte plans. And that's for the entire month. After that, though, once you're already set up, when we went back to recharge, it was 77 Turkish liras, which is like $8 and change. Under $9. So it's either $8 or $8 and a little bit. And that was also again, these things in here. That was also again for 20 gigabytes. Now, they have a promotion going. If I had known that, I wouldn't have done 20 gigabytes because I didn't even finish the first 20 gigabytes. But I like having, data, like I said. So it might be the same when you come. They're running some sort of promotion. I got the text as soon as she recharged the plan or the SIM. It says, oh, because, welcome to the tourist package. Because you put more than 25 Turkish liras, you get an extra 10 gigabyte this month. And I'm like, so now I have 30 gigabytes for 77 Turkish lira, which is under $8, like I said. So I have 30 gigabytes for the month. And the same thing with Kalel. If I got that text before, I wouldn't have put that much on his because we're just not going to use it. And it could have been cheaper, right? $7 is still, $7. I could have bought a couple coffees or ice cream with that change. But I'm just telling you how inexpensive it is. So for this month, I got 30 gigabytes of data. I get local calls, which is like 200 minutes, and local text. And that cost me $8. Because remember, the Google Voice is free. You just need Wi-Fi or data. You're not paying anything else. I already paid that $20 to transfer my number a long time ago. And that's it. $7 for the month. And I have data. I can call, I can text, I can do everything just the same. Like, that is so crazy, right? And my mom, she's asking, okay, so what are you going to do when you go back to the States? And I'm like, the same thing. I'm just going to get a SIM that has data. Walmart has a plan, SIM, I don't know what it is. Because like I said, I was with T-Mobile forever, so I wasn't really paying attention to all these plans. There's new things that come out where you can pretty much just get a monthly plan or something like that you don't have to do a contract. And I'm not going to stay there forever. So it's just when I go back, I just need little data for, a month or a couple of weeks that I'm there. So that will work out just fine. And you just continue to do this. Everywhere you go, you buy a SIM card. So I have a SIM card from Lisbon. I have a SIM card from Switzerland. I have a SIM card from Italy. I have Turkish SIM card. I don't even know where half of them are because, I probably should keep them because if I go back, then it's easier to just put money on them than getting a new one. But so before you leave the US, some people were saying, they couldn't sign up for Google Voice overseas or something. I'm not sure. Like I said, I had Google Voice a long time ago, and that was from back home. So at least sign up for a Google Voice in the US. I do have VPN, and sometimes, you know, they can tell that you're on a VPN. So you want to get your Google Voice before you leave, or have somebody back home do it for you. So you want to get your VPN, your Google Voice first, right? And you can set it up, do everything there before you come. I was here when I did my switch, when I ported my number from T-Mobile to Google Voice. I was in Portugal. So that I know for a fact can be done outside of the country. The setting up of the Google Voice is what I think you probably cannot do. But like I said, I don't know 100% because I did mine so long ago. So so get that done. Get your number ported. It's about $20. It's easy, just Google it, port my number to Google Voice. You'll be able to check to see if it's portable. If you're not on a plan or anything, you won't be spending any money to break your contract. Download the Google Voice app. I have it on my iPad, I have it on my laptop, and I have it on my phone. So when somebody calls me or texts me, it's all three going off. You don't need it on all of that, but you know, I just have it just in case I don't have my phone and then I need to talk to my sisters or my parents on my iPad or whatever it is. So you download the app and set it up just so you get your calls over Wi-Fi or over data, and that's it. You don't even need nothing more than that. You'll be able to make your calls and texts back home with your number just the same. But if you're like me and you need to be able to have it on the go, that's when you use the local SIM. And believe me, everywhere you go, the local SIM will be so much more inexpensive than a phone plan that you have in the US. I know people paying like $100 for phone plan. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The most expensive, of course, was Switzerland for 7 days. But that's because we're tourists. If you were living there for a while, I'm sure you could find a decent plan, right? So that is it, you guys. Go ahead and leave your comments or questions below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As usual, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our adventures, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.